I think entering this game, Adam, there is going to be a sense of disrespect card the Bengals will play in their locker room. And I think at their heart, they tried to hint at this and say the right things. You cannot tell me that internally, the Bengals, who handled the Damar Hamlin situation with nothing but class and did and said all the right things as they should, you can't tell me that there's a part of them feeling like we might have been robbed here of a situation where we could have this game in our house. And now we are going on the road to Buffalo to face a Bills crowd that is going to be rocking. I think this is too many points. I'm sorry. I know the injuries are there. This is too many points, and I think the Bengals will be ultra motivated. The Bengals are still damn good. They're another team that you're kind of waiting for them to lose again. And the Bills, with just the lack of consistency from a big team like this, the Bills actually remind me a lot of the Yankees of the last couple of years. Great regular seasons, and then what happens in the postseason where something goes awry, and they almost had that happen versus Miami. My early lean here, and I'm going to wait to see where this number goes before Sunday. I'm not going to jump on the 4.5 one way or another now, but my early lean here, Adam, and maybe it's becoming public because I know a lot of people I know in the industry feel this way. I'm on Cincinnati right now.
You know what's interesting is I'm hearing a lot of people like you, a lot of people who are fairly sharp that I respect, who are all on Cincinnati, and the market's going the other direction. This thing opened in a lot of spots. It's out to 5.5 at the Westgate in Las Vegas. It's really interesting to me to see this number going the other direction when I'm with you that I've heard a lot of people say that. I'm going to be really honest with everybody because I've given you some strong takes on how I feel about the teasers in the Kansas City and Philadelphia games. I don't have a good handle on this game. And I feel like the Cincinnati offensive line situation is part of it. I feel like the Bills' lack of pass rush ever since Von Miller went out is part of it. I feel like Josh Allen going into a bit of old Josh Allen when they were up 14-0 against Miami is part of it. I just don't know exactly what I think about this game. And also because Cincinnati last week, if we're being fair, they probably should have lost that game to Baltimore. So I don't know if it's just like the game against the Raiders last year where they needed to get that first one out of the way. But if you look at the second one they played, they probably also should have lost to Tennessee. Like if Tannehill doesn't throw that interception down the stretch, they probably lose that game as well. So look, we started this year thinking that Buffalo was a juggernaut above all else. And maybe with Von Miller leading that defensive pass rush, they were. And the coverage hasn't been as good. My lean is toward Buffalo, but I definitely am not in a place where I feel comfortable playing it either direction.